Session 2. Welcome back after the lunch. Chaired by Dr. Moitri Chakravorty, Assistant Professor and Head Department of Conservation Biology, Durgapur Government College. This session focuses on floristic diversity and aquatic diversity, covering a broad spectrum of topics, including habitat suitability, traditional medicinal knowledge, aquatic biodiversity, and water quality assessment. We begin this session with an insightful presentation by Kale Sagar Tanaji. Is he present? Please respond. Mr. Kale Sagar Tanaji, if you are present, please respond.
He is not present.
Okay. So we will move to the next presentation, that is from Raj Kumar. I think he is present.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm present, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Raj Kumar will present on Maxent-based habitat suitability modeling of Boswellia serrata under climatic scenarios, a critical approach for conservation planning under changing environmental conditions. Over to you, Mr. Raj Kumar.
Okay, sir. I'm sharing my PPT. Just give me a second.
Yes, sure.
Sir, my PPT is visible to you?
Yes, your PPT is visible. Please go to the full screen mode.
Okay, sir.
Yes, it's perfect.
Sir, myself, Raj Kumar, a research scholar from Institute of Forest Productivity. And my title of the presentation is Maxent-based habitat suitability modeling of Boswellia serrata under different current and future climatic scenario. Sir, actually, why I choose Boswellia serrata? Because, sir, Jharkhand is well known for the forest, and Sal is the dominant one. But Boswellia is also a type of forest, that is Boswellia forest. Earlier, it was mentioned that this forest was also very well dominated. Now, it seems only total 0.05% of the total geographical region of Jharkhand. That means this forest is under threat and nearly to extinct. Now, sir, come to introduction. Boswellia serrata, due to its multivariate property, it's declining at very eager rate, according to Donoval et al. And the recent research done on Boswellia serrata is based on phytochemical and mostly phytochemical basis. Very less paper are available on distribution. Okay, now this is my materials and method. The entire Jharkhand area is my study area. The total geographical region of the Jharkhand is 79,714 square kilometer, and it is a part of Chota Nagpur Plateau, which is rich in biodiversity and mineral resources. Now, this is my methodology which I used to follow. Okay, sir. So what I did to find the availability of Boswellia serrata, the entire study area of Jharkhand is divided into grid of 5 kilometer into 5 kilometer with the help of GIS, and in each grid we laid down 3 quadrates of size 10 meter into 10 meter for trees. Inside this 10 meter of 10 meter quadrate, we lay a small quadrate of 3 meter into 3 meter for shrub, and inside this 1 meter into 1 meter for herbs. Based on the data, the 4 diversity indices are calculated. The formula is showing. Okay, sir. Now result and discussion. To reduce the study, to reduce the and to compare, we distributed the entire Jharkhand into 3 agroclimatic zones. That is zone 4, zone 5, and zone 6. And most of the tree richness found in the zone 4, comparatively zone 6 and zone 5. Okay, sir. Now, during field survey, the quadrates where Boswellia serrata was found, we note the GPS point for prediction with the help of Maxent. So there are total 216 points we collected, and the total 216 point is well distributed at a distance of 250 meter with the help of special thinning. Okay, in now come to the Maxent part. In Maxent part, uh, we input the entire occurrence GPS data on the option environmental on the species option, and the 19 bioclimatic variables which is downloaded from the worldclim.org. After doing a multi-collinearity test, we get only 10 bioclimatic variables. After getting the result, the figure A represents the suitable habitat of Boswellia serrata, and if we see the figure B, it represents that the total area of the suitable area, mostly 70.96% of the suitability comes under vegetation, followed by cropland, that is 38.32. Okay, now come to the future prediction. The prediction was done up to 2060 with the help of climate model IPSL CM6ALR. If we see the figure DEFG, so all the data are compared from the current distribution. The data reveals that the 50 reduction in the scenario 126, 15% reduction, likely 15.57% reduction in 245, and 15.53% reduction in 370, and 13.68% reduction in 585. Now come to the another model, that is Myroc 6. We also showed we also getting a reduction of 13.42% in 126, and 16.38% in SSP 245, 19.21 and 370, and 20.318 585. Now come to the third model, MPI. In MPI also we showed a reduction of 11.69 in scenario 126. In scenario 245, 10.58% reduction. In scenario 370, 5.65% reduction. And scenario 585, we get a 11.86% of reduction. Now this is a comparatively chart. The green one is the historical, that is current. The current approx 20.81% is well distributed in Jharkhand. Comparison to uh, current, all models are getting decline. Now come to the model performance and validation. When we run a model, it gives an output. The output basically it gives a area under curve. Though although my AUC is about 0.845, near to 1, we get a better performance. My result also showed a better performance. It is closer to 1. Okay, as I earlier told that in 19 bioclimatic variable, we do a multicollinearity test. After doing a multicollinearity test, we get 10 variables. The model was run 15 times with a test percentage of 70% and a 15 replicates. We getting a AUC of 0.845 with a standard deviation of 0.022. We also calculated a true skill statistics test, and in true NTSS test we get 0.60, and with all accuracy of 82% and a kappa value of 1. These metrics demonstrate that the model predict a performance confirming its effectiveness. Okay, now come to the jackknife test of AUC. So the total 10 bioclimatic variables. In 10 bioclimatic variables, the bio 04, the bioclimatic bio 04 contributing the most. That is, and the bio 04 is the standard deviation, temperature seasonability. That means the average temperature, that is the mean average temperature of highest temperature into the mean average temperature of the lowest temperature. Now conclusion, sir. If you see the conclusion, we get a 9 to 14% decline up to 2060, and that is all about my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Now the floor is open for questions for 5 minutes. If the participants and fellow researchers have any questions, you can either write it in the chat box or can directly ask the presenter. If no question is there, then I have a question. Mr. Raj Kumar,
Yes, sir.
very good
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
presentation. Very good presentation. Thank you. Nice way to talk. But I have one observation. You are mentioning
Yes, sir.
that SSP 370 is the most effective one, right?
In some cases, sir, not in all
Okay.
cases.
What is that? Can you please explain? Because for a novice, SSP cannot be understood by our students or scholars. Just explain a bit. It's my request.
Okay, sir. Sir, earlier research is done by with the help of RCP, that is representation concentration pathway. Now it
Exactly.
get updated, and now it's run by SSP. In SSP, that is shared socioeconomic pathway. So there are five socioeconomic pathway, that is SSP 1 to SSP 5. But in the terms of model, we getting SSP 126, 245, 370, and 585. In RCP, basically uh, the SSP RCP based on the radiative forcing, that is watt per meter, and SSP 370 is a updated version of which includes which includes radiative forcing as well as the regional rivalry. That means the socioeconomic means rocky road. For an example, the development comes across the rival region. We basically called as a rocky road. We consider all the rocky roads in SSP 370, and SSP 126 we combined radiative forcing as well as the sustainability in 245 radiative forcing plus middle of the road, and in 370 regional rivalry and a rocky road, and 585 radiative forcing plus fossil fuel development. So we gathered all the data, and accordingly the data was prepared by the agencies.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Okay, sir.
explaining.
Thank you, sir.
Any more questions for Rajkumar, sir? If not, then with the permission